Most people aren't broke because they lack opportunity. They're broke because they delay decisions. They think, they hesitate. They replay past mistakes. They analyze until the window for action has slammed shut. Overthinking feels intelligent, but financially, it is incredibly expensive. Every delayed decision compounds against your income. Every unmade choice puts a tax on your career. Every mental loop quietly erodes your wealth. This story is about a man who worked hard, understood money, and still remained broke. Not because of fate, not because of the market, but because he carried his thoughts for far longer than his hands could afford. If you have ever felt financially stuck, listen carefully. Our story unfolds in ancient India, in a prosperous trade town buzzing with activity. It sits near a major caravan route connecting the salt, grain, and metal markets. Stone warehouses line the narrow, dusty streets. Bronze scales hang from wooden beams, ready to weigh precious goods. Silver and copper coins jingle in leather pouches tied to merchants' belts. On palm leaf ledgers, fortunes are made and debts are recorded with a sharp stylus. Wealth moves through this town every single day. But so does poverty, and the only thing that separates the two is discipline. Here, we meet our main character, Raghav. He's about 35 years old, with a slightly slouched posture that speaks of constant worry. His skin is worn by years of work under the sun, and his thick black hair, tied low, is just beginning to thin. But it's his eyes that tell the real story. They're sharp, restless, and rarely calm. He's a small goods merchant, his income irregular and unstable. He has the necessary skills, but they're underutilized. His financial discipline is weak, his wealth is stagnant, and his mind is consumed by a single, chronic habit. Overthinking. Raghav understands trade. He knows his numbers, but he doesn't trust his own decisions. Every morning, Raghav opens his stall with a familiar routine. He weighs his goods with perfect precision. He knows the fair market price for everything he sells. He understands profit margins down to the last copper coin. But when a real opportunity appears, he freezes. If a buyer tries to negotiate, Raghav's mind instantly replays every bad deal he's ever made, every loss he's ever suffered. If a new trade route opens up, promising greater profits, all he can imagine are the risks: bandits, storms, dishonest partners. If a quick decision is needed to secure a profitable deal, he defaults to the safety of inaction. The financial consequence of this is devastatingly simple. Opportunities expire. While he hesitates, his competitors act, and they grow richer. His own income remains flat, never breaking through the ceiling he has unknowingly built for himself. At night, Raghav lies awake, his mind a battlefield. He isn't planning how to build wealth. He's replaying failure. His thoughts loop endlessly, a relentless cycle of what-ifs and should-haves. This mental churn costs him sleep. It costs him clarity. And most of all, it costs him money. His overthinking is the heaviest, most expensive thing he owns. In this same town lives a tarde. He is a man in his early 60s, with a lean, upright posture that radiates steadiness. His long, silver beard is well kept, and his deep-set eyes are calm and penetrating. He wears a simple saffron robe, the mark of a mentor. Somesh is a former merchant who now serves as a financial guide to other traders. He isn't mystical or philosophical in an abstract way. He is intensely practical. He left the world of trade a wealthy man for one reason. He had mastered discipline. He understood that the battle for wealth is fought and won not in the marketplace, but in the mind. Desperate and seeing no way out, Raghav finally seeks out Somesh, Acharya. He begins, his voice strained. My income does not grow. My career feels stuck. I think constantly, day and night, yet wealth avoids me. What am I doing wrong? Somesh listens patiently, his calm gaze fixed on Raghav. He doesn't offer an immediate answer or a comforting platitude. Instead, he reaches for a small, simple clay vessel sitting nearby and places it in Raghav's outstretched hand. The vessel is light, almost weightless. Hold it, Somesh says simply. A moment passes. Does it cost you anything to hold? Somesh asks. No, Raghav replies. confused. It feels effortless. Several more minutes go by. The sun beats down on the courtyard. "Does it cost you now?" Somesh asks again, his voice even. Raghav shifts his feet. "My arm is beginning to tire," he admits. Somesh just nods and waits. More time passes. A half hour becomes an hour. Raghav's hand begins to tremble. A dull ache spreads up his arm and to his shoulder. His brow is furrowed with the strain. "Now?" Somesh asks, his gaze unwavering. "It hurts," Raghav says through gritted teeth. "It's heavy. My arm is in pain." Somesh's voice is calm, but cuts through Raghav's discomfort. "This vessel," he says, gesturing to the simple piece of clay, "is your overthinking. It's light at first. It feels like nothing, but it becomes expensive over time." He lets the words sink in. "You do not lose money by thinking once. You lose your wealth by holding on to thoughts for too long. Every delayed decision is a tax on your income. Every repeated doubt weakens your discipline. Every missed action damages your career." A wave of understanding washes over Raghav. The physical pain in his arm is a perfect mirror of the financial pain he has been enduring for years. He lowers the vessel, his hand shaking with relief. For the first time, he truly understands the crushing cost of his mental weight. Now, take a moment and ask yourself, how many income opportunities have you delayed because you were just thinking about it? How much potential wealth has hesitation silently stolen from your bank account? What is the one thought you are holding on to right now that no longer serves your financial future? Because financial discipline isn't about emotional control. It is about decision control. It's about knowing when to think, and more importantly, when to put the thought down and act. From that day forward, Raghav changes one simple rule in his life. He begins to limit his thinking time. Every financial decision he faces is now given a strict deadline. It has also given a risk boundary, a clear line defining how much he is willing to lose if things go wrong. And once that deadline arrives, he commits to immediate action, win or lose. He stops revisiting the past. Instead of letting failures haunt him, he documents the lessons they taught him in a ledger and moves on. The financial consequences are immediate and transformative. He closes deals faster. His income, once erratic, becomes far more consistent. His reputation in the market improves. He is no longer seen as a hesitant merchant, but a decisive one. Raghav's wealth begins to grow slowly at first, then steadily and surely. He didn't become smarter overnight. He simply became decisive. Months later, the change is visible to everyone. Raghav's small stall has expanded into a larger shop. He now employs 2 young assistants to help manage the increased flow of goods. He's no longer just earning to survive. He's reinvesting his income, buying more inventory, and tracking his growing assets. His posture has straightened. The constant worry has left his face, and his eyes, once restless, are now calm and focused. From a distance, Acharya Somesh watches him, a quiet smile on his face. The results require no explanation. They speak for themselves. Wealth, Raghav learned, is not born from complex genius. It is born from simplicity, executed with discipline. Overthinking is not a harmless personality quirk. It is a hidden financial expense that drains your resources every single day. Money rewards clarity. Income follows action. Wealth compounds through discipline, and careers grow through execution, not endless contemplation. If this story felt uncomfortably familiar to you, your financial future is waiting for you to claim it, but it will not wait forever. Release the thought that's holding you back. Make the decision you've been putting off. Build the habit of action. Because money doesn't reward the best thinkers, it rewards the best finishers. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, subscribe for more content on building a disciplined and wealthy life. See you in the next video.